Half the infantry has me in their crosshairs, so I'll play games some other day. Maybe it doesn't really work and it's just there to scare people off, but I'm not going to be the one to find out. What an awesome all-terrain vehicle. It must be 6 feet wide. I'd take it if it didn't come with a free gift of 4 gunshot wounds. What do I do with it? Open a barber shop? I don't think... Maybe it doesn't really work and it's just there to scare people off, but I'm not going to be the one to find out. Tiki Falls. Enjoy your trip. Yeah, it's been a long time since I enjoyed something this much. As a souvenir? No, thanks. I won't have any trouble remembering this trip. I hope I don't end up in some other jungle. From the look of those stains, it must form part of more than one dog's territory. Okay, I'll take another peek. Nothing. I guess I'd never make it as a hobo. I couldn't. Impossible. Seems like a good plan, but that rope doesn't seem too strong. Seems like a good plan, but that rope doesn't seem too strong. No. That doesn't... That won't do any good. Quite useful for finding fingerprints on keypads at laboratory entrances, especially in museums. It's made of aluminum. It's not that he's dumb. His brain works with the precision of a Swiss watch that nobody has wound up in a long time. Soldier O'Connor.
Sir, yes, sir.
Don't you miss your career as a lumberjack?
Especially the red and black plaid shirts, sir. As for the rest, they let me climb trees whenever I want here. So when I get homesick, I scale a phone pole and makes me feel better, sir.
I'd like to see you climb a tree.
With pleasure. But I need rope to do that, and I don't have any here, sir.
So you climb trees to spy on people? When I see the colonel, I'll have you tried for treason.
You are hilarious, sir. A deaf spy. Sir, high treason. Your lady friend must bust her gut with you, sir.
My lady friend?
I meant that girl disguised as a waitress, whose body I couldn't describe without making an indecent comment or two, sir. I'm sure that she's actually an MP, with the mission to weed out soldiers who hit the booze too much, sir.
Take me to the...
Shoot, sir. I can't. People would be surprised to see a civilian snooping around. Someone would recognize you and it would mess up your plans, sir.
Well, whether I'm recognized or not is my problem.
I know you're testing me, and I'll end up with my butt in jail if I fall into your trap. So I'm forced to say, no, sir.
I was told that nobody would bug me if I came in with Soldier O'Connor.
No, sir. Only Professor Pignon is authorized to enter the camp with me, sir.
Who's Professor Pignon?
I've never seen him, sir. I only know that when he gets here, I'm supposed to drive him to the camp and remain at his orders as long as he's on the island, sir. Ah, and I was given a photo. Look.
Which one is he? The monobrow with the wart?
No, sir. The old one is Professor James Simon. Good guy. He retired a year ago, more or less.
So, Pignon is the young one.
Gee, sir, you are sharp tack. I never would have guessed that in my life.
Do you know how he'll get here?
I guess you'll be tired, sir.
I meant, what mode of transportation will he arrive in?
I don't know, sir. But whether by plane, train, boat, or swimming, you can't deny he'll be tired. Especially if he comes swimming, sir.
Let's talk about something else.
As you...
Tell me again how to make a piece of chalk.
You have to grate a bit of plaster, mix it with gum arabic, and place the mixture in a test tube, sir. Shoot, sir, you have to be a darn genius to get it.
Return to your position, soldier. And remember, I'm watching you.
At your order!
Yes, that way he can climb up the trees and I can get rid of him. Just watch how riled up he gets. O'Connor, I have something for you.
Sir, thank you, sir.
Oh, man. I'll have to make this a bit more obvious. Soldier, let's see if you're as big a man as you say. Grab that rope and climb that tree, now.
Sir, yes, sir.
Niezły jest. Teraz nie mogę.
This is the perfect moment to do that, but I just don't know what purpose it would serve. This is the... It resembles the ones they have near the camp entrance, but in a convertible version. Quite practical if you're hungry and you find mosquitoes tasty. Yes, now is the time. I bet he won't notice. Mine. I sure hope O'Connor doesn't notice it's missing. Well, looky there, O'Connor's coming down. I'll just pretend I never went anywhere.
Mission accomplished.
Not bad, soldier. Continue reading.
At your orders, sir.
Mamy tylko zdjęcie i tyle.
I'd better not get too close. It's full of sap. I'd better not get too close. It's full of sap. I'd better not get... What if I fall and crack my head up? The sap isn't quite gum Arabic, but it should work. I hope the cap doesn't come off, or I can say goodbye to my pocket and everything in it. Hey, that might actually work. Now I just need to mix this properly, shake up the concoction a bit, make sure it's nice and compact, and presto! A real, genuine, homemade piece of chalk made in the true Brian Basco style.
Mamy kredę. Żywica. Teraz można z tym mnichem porozmawiać.
Here you go, mister. Now we can continue our little chat. Now, where were we? A girlfriend of mine fell into the lake. Are you sure you haven't seen her?
No.
Very sure. What are you doing here? I have a mission to accomplish. What kind of mission do you mean, if I may ask? You may not. If you have a mission, then you're not a monk, you're a missionary. And you are a twit. Maybe it'd be better to change the subject. Okay. Father, I have sinned. What are you telling me for? What a useless monk. I am no monk. Are you mute or just pretending? Long time since I used Earthling? Don't tell me you come from another planet. Rather not say where I've been. And what speech organs do you use then? Gills? I best with extraterrestrial ones. Are you sure you and I have never talked before? Lately, I only use telepathy. Boggles the mind, huh? Where have I heard that phrase before? Wait a sec. Boggles the mind. Hey, I got it. You're Joshua.
Of course, Joshua Nakayama Smith, to be precise. I know you.
Hey, but you can talk. Why didn't you before now?
My cocoa thoughts must adapt to Earthling atmosphere. So long since I talk, I hardly remember. Wherever I hear my name and I remember how to talk.
Don't you remember me? I'm Brian.
Ryan, the famous UFOologist.
No, I'm Brian.
Brian Scolari, that retarded anti-UFO moron.
No, Brian Basco. Don't you remember me?
I don't know. You score, you not surely, cause you look like really retarded moron.
Sure, Joshua. Hey, about those extraterrestrials and telepathy, that was just your imagination, right?
I knew it. Typical skeptical lies from moron like Stullery.
Give it up already. That's not me. You and I are pals.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if I believe you.
Give me a full explanation about this other planet now.
As if I were going to explain it to you, you moron.
I'll help you get in contact with the extraterrestrials.
Oh, yeah? Tell me how.
I met you in a crater near Douglasville. I remember your name means liberation.
Big deal. Anyone could know that.
I helped you fix your contacting machine with a bicycle chain and a 10-gauge wrench.
Yeah, I think I remember you. You sure that was you?
You had a telepathic helmet to communicate with UFOs and that kind of stuff.
It's true. Whatever happened to it?
I figured out the musical password which, according to you, opened the dimensional gateway. Then you rose into the sky wrapped in a halo of light and said, "You don't know how much love I'm taking with me, Brian."
Oh yeah, now I remember everything. Oh, but you look so different, Brian. I remember you much less debonair and a bit more geeky. So tell me, what do you want to know, my friend?
So, why did you return to Earth?
I came along with a team of scientists from the planet Trantor on a routine mission. But it looks like things have taken a bizarre turn and, well, I'm not sure what's going on. But Alpha, the big mucky muck on the ship, has given me a mission of vital importance to mankind. Or something like that. I must find a guy named Professor Simon and deliver a message to him. I'll go out in search of him as soon as the boat gets me off this island. You could come with me, Brian.
I hope that Simon is a psychiatrist, because you need one, and a good one.
You're starting to talk like your namesake Scullery, which makes me very sad.
Give me a full explanation about this other planet now.
I probably shouldn't explain it to you, but I guess I wouldn't have gotten there without your help. The Trantorians abducted me and took me to their planet where they opened my mind, sublimated my spirit, and taught me to communicate by telepathy without using my contacting helmet. My preliminary attempts, more than telepathic, seemed as telepathic as the summertime TV schedule. But now I have a good command of the skill.
I don't believe in telepathy too much, but you could do a little demo.
Prepare me some wine tasting with cheese and crackers. Isn't that what you were going to say?
Well, not exactly, but you might say you were right. That telepathy gimmick is just a trick to get gullible people to give you their money.
This is just a shtick to get more people to say you're funny. Isn't that what you were thinking?
Basically, yes. But I think so quietly that you must not have heard me right. If you're so good at telepathy, you must be the envy of gamblers and politicians.
You must see the entrails of lawyers and beauticians. Ha!
I'm not criticizing you, but let's leave it at 50. Joshua, I don't like it when people guess my thoughts.
Dracula! I won't bite their wounds when they are gushing. I am such a good telepathographer. Alpha would be so proud of me.
Yes, Joshua, you're a great mind reader. Hey, Joshua, getting back to what we were discussing.
Heading back to with our concussion. Pardon me, but you say the silliest things. Look, I'm gonna stop telepathizing with you. You're driving me nuts. Okay, changing subjects. Let's see if you can focus here.
Okay, later we can continue this talk.
Okay, Brian, don't take too long.
Kamień milowy normalnie. Się dowiedziałem tyle. Ktoś nie oglądał tego jedynki.
Yeah, I'll try again. No good. It's really stuck.
Może mu dać.
That makes no sense.
It makes sense. Ojej.
I don't know.
I don't know. Po co mi skrzynka z narzędziami? Może odciąć?
That won't do any good.
Po co mi centrum fotograficzne?
He looks like he's seen better days. I'd better leave it there, in case I break it during the removal process. No can do. It must be hooked up to the rest of the machinery, and if I unhook it, it'll probably stop working. It could do with a coat of paint. Yeah, right. Then I'll stick it in my pocket and take it home after turning it into a dining room table. This is where the photos pop out, without a doubt. 1. Insert $5 token into slot. Bills not accepted. 2. Place heads in face holes. 3. Remain totally still while photograph is taken. 4. Surfing photo will pop out in less than 1 minute. No, it's such a wreck something might... Plus it probably... No, I doubt I'll...
Ułożenie i gadanie.
It looks more like a... No, it's such a... Plus it probably... It looks more like a buffalo than a bull, but what's the difference in Hawaii? No, as much... My hands are clean already. I don't think she's interested in that. I don't know whether she's smart, crazy, or a bit of both. Hey, Lokelani.
What's on your mind, Kaimi?
What do you know about that photo stand over there?
Oh, it's just another money pit for tourists that my boss set up.
And why isn't it working?
No, it actually works fine. It's probably just not plugged in.
Where can I get my hands on some photo stand tokens? Do you sell them?
No, they normally sell them in the souvenir shop, but since it's closed, if you had a tow truck, you could lift the photo stand platform, because lots of tourists drop coins in the cracks between them, and there they stay until my money-grubbing boss does a full sweep to gather them up.
You know, I've never ridden a bucking bronco before.
Well, unfortunately, you won't be riding this one either. It's been broken for a long time. I think the last guy to ride it was my ex.
That was Brian, for sure.
No, that was Georgios. He would saddle up and scream, "Hit it, Loki, this one's for you, baby." I would activate the button underneath the bar, and he'd buck back and forth until his perfect little behind was sore. Then I'd turn it off.
When did that bucking bronco stop working?
Let me calculate. Since Georgios returned to Greece, let's see. Georgios was the one before Atahualpa. Atahualpa came before Vincenzo. Vincenzo was right before Nanook. And a bit later there was Joao. Then Victor. Then Abbas. Wolf. Lars. Sean. Yeah, so I guess it was about 12 or 13 X's ago.
Your ex was such a lummox that he busted the bucking bronco?
No, but he came from an island where people jump onto bulls. He would hop on and start doing handstands and backflips. He said it was all a matter of balance and foresight, but it didn't seem that simple.
Balance and... Wait a minute, Loki Lonnie. We'll have to talk later.
Okay, guy. See you around.
Balance and foresight. Those are exactly the same words Knife used to describe the essence of surfing. If I could convince him to practice surfing on top of the bucking bronco, then maybe he'd let me borrow his motorboat. The bad thing is, I'd have to fix it first. And my mechanical skills are so bad I can't even screw in a light bulb.
Brian?
What an unpleasant winged... Despite its bad temper, I bet it's got a bigger brain than some people I know. What's up, Parrot?
Brian liar! Brian liar!
I can't fathom what I do with the drum, no matter how big it's...
Brian immature. Brian cheapskate.
Muszę teraz iść do tego surfera.
I wonder whether those tattoos mean something. How's it hanging, Knife?
Just what you see, Bri. What about you? How's it hanging?
If I told you that I know how you could start surfing right now, would you lend me your motorboat?
Mate, you are more mythical than the Red Hot Chili Peppers. How can I do that?
Well, it's not quite ready yet, but I'm working on it.
Mate, you're killing me. I almost wiped out. But okay, if you give me a way to surf, I'll lend you my boat.
Loki Lonnie told me you have a motorboat.
Loki, Lonnie's a sweet babe, ain't she? So what about the motorboat?
I think you used the motorboat to look for waves on the near...
No, that was before. The guys in green told me they'll whip out their guns and shoot me if I use it. They must hate surfing so much that one of them says he wants to fly over the beach in a helicopter while I'm surfing, and use me for target practice. People are just totally wacko.
Could I borrow your motorboat?
My regrets, mate. If those army thugs catch you, they'll rough you up and leave me boatless. Then forget looking for waves, Kai's classes, and everything surfing means. Plus, just this morning I tuned it up, and I don't want you screwing it up.
What does everything surfing means stand for, if I may ask?
Mate, surfing is a philosophy of life. On the one hand, it forces you to let yourself get carried away by the currents of nature. And on the other, it makes you control the situation so you won't wipe out. To achieve that, which is the essence of surfing, you just need two things: balance and foresight. 3 days, mate. 3 days without riding a wave.
Is surfing your only pastime?
No, mate, normally I work as a tourist guide. I take 'em down to get all stoked over the lake, the falls, the temple, and fishing, but right now, I'm on a required vacation, and not a single pathetic wave to ride.
Don't you take him to Loki Lani's bar?
That Loki Lani's a hotbed. Of course, I take 'em there, and she pays me a commission for every drink they slip down. Mate, I make more off of that than my salary.
And Kai is that good of a teacher?
He's one righteous mate. In the beginning, I'm majorly stressed, but he made me walk around the whole island and substitute for him as a tourist guide. Then I wigged out even more because he made me wax boards for 2 weeks. Wax on, wax off. And on top of it, he just laid there without... But then he started to teach me for real, and you gotta admit, the mate's better than the whole... Plus, I realized he's no bum. He's just meditating.
Let's talk about your
Isn't that like totally...
What?
I don't know.
I'll just leave.
Later, mate.
After what Knife said about his son, I'd better stay out. No, now's not the time. I suppose it belongs to Kai. After what Knife... It's hard to imagine 3 people living in there. Nah, it's just a dead weight of dubious usefulness. There doesn't seem to be anything interesting inside. Not the latest... First, I have to get into the camp and find Gina. Then we'll see about that. I can't go in. It's closed. She... I don't know whether she's smart, crazy...
Quiet,
Hey, Loki Lani.
quiet liar!
What's on your mind, Kaimi?
What do you know about that photo stand over there?
Oh, it's just another money pit.
And why isn't it...
No, it's probably just not.
Where can I get my hands on some photo stand tokens? Do you sell them?
No, they normally sell them in the souvenir shop, but since it's closed, if you had a tow truck, you could lift the photo stand platform. Because lots of tourists drop coins in the cracks between them, and there they stay until my money-grubbing boss does a full sweep to gather them up.
I haven't...
Yeah, the islands plus me.
Tell me about...
He must have gotten here last night after I closed up. He hasn't budged all morning and didn't even notice when I went to say hi. Maybe he's deaf.
I suppose you didn't hear any of those soldiers mention a girl.
Well, well. And here I was thinking you didn't have a girl. You sure. Look straight into my eyes and tell me she's into my eye. A little bit. Hi. There.
You're wrong. My friend is really a soccer ball, necessary on any worthwhile desert.
Men. The only time they don't think about balls is when they're playing with.
She's...
You lie worse than my... No. Look.
She is not my girlfriend.
Well, that's just too bad for her, isn't it? You're a bit of a liar.
Hey,
Talk about getting...
let's...
All right.
Tell me about...
Grease Paint Pro?
But with...
They're all essential. The computer... I don't... The great...
Could you use Grease Paint Pro to make me look...
Yeah. But you'd have to bring me a picture of the person you want to...
Why don't you... I bet you...
Had is the word. That's the only trouble when your boyfriend is a professional.
What is that?
It's the computer software we movie makeup artists. You can scan a picture and in a few seconds, along with the list of the products you'll... To put it simply, it's a very expensive... All you men are the same, so it makes no difference. We can...
I'm gonna take a stroll.
See you around...
Here you go, Loki Lanny. The first of the photos you asked me for.
I'm afraid you made the trip for nothing. Until I have them both, I can't start to work my makeup magic.
Don't worry, I'll have the other one in a jiffy.
Yes, Kaimi. I'll wait for you here.
He likes to yell the... Soldier...
Sir, yes, sir.
There's something else I want to know about Professor Pignon.
My ignorance is at your disposal.
Have you considered I could have you drawn and quartered for giving away confidential info?
You've got me between a rock and a hard place, sir. I'm damned if I lie, and I'm damned if I tell the truth. I'm just a foot soldier who can't compete with your devilish weapon.
Do you know how he'll...
I guess you'll be tired, sir.
I meant, what mode of transport...
I don't know, sir. But whether by plane, train, boat, or swimming, you can't deny he'll be... Especially...
Let's talk...
As you order.
I need you to climb that...
I thought that my earlier demonstration would be...
The sun was shining in my eyes before, so I couldn't quite appreciate the beauty...
I'll climb up again.
I believe it's... I should... This is the perfect moment to do that, but I just don't know what purpose it would serve. That makes no... This is the perfect moment to do that, but I just don't know what purpose it would serve. bummers. No, and I wouldn't take...
Już szliśmy, dzięki wszystkim, papa.